Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another Tootsie Tuesday, another spring set of toes that matches this set of nails. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Share around this channel to help it to grow. And if you're enjoying all of my videos, please shoot me a thumbs up. Let's get started. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Great to see each and every one of you, and great to be back in to share another set of spring toes that are matching with the set of nails I did yesterday. And I do love the way they turned out. They're so elegant looking and perfect and match pretty much everything you wear. That's what I love about plaque. It just goes with everything. So before we go on and I show you how I did the set of toes, let's go ahead and read our words of Jesus for women. Always putting God number one. Today we are on good fruit, bad fruit, Matthew 7:17 through 18. Every good tree bears good fruit, but a bad tree bears bad fruit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, and a bad tree cannot bear good fruit. And it goes on to say, if you love Jesus and live in obedience to him, that will show by how you live and how you share his love with others. If you don't love him, that will eventually show in your life too. This is interesting because some people will fool others into thinking they are quite serious about Jesus, but they don't fool Jesus. And their lack of faith will eventually show in their life. Bear good fruit. Learn to know Jesus better and better and give control of your life over to him. Now I like this one because there are a lot of people out there that can claim to be a Christian. I can claim to be a Christian to all you guys. I can read all these verses to you, but I could be as phony as a $3 bill. But God knows the truth. That's all that matters. God knows if I truly am a Christian, if I have my salvation, if, I have my faith in him, who I share with, like when I'm sharing it on here, God knows if I'm truly sharing it or if I'm faking it, just wanting people to think I'm a Christian. All that matters is that God knows the truth. We can't fool him. We can fool the whole world, but God knows the truth. Am I a perfect person? No. Jesus Christ was the only perfect person that walked this earth. Got a little tongue tied there. Walked this earth, but because he did it to die on the cross for us, because all of us walk this earth with, sinful hearts. We all sin. We all make mistakes. None of us are perfect. And it's so wrong for any of us to judge anybody because we don't truly know. Like I said, I could be faking all of you guys out. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. No, I'm just kidding. But God knows. That's all that matters is God knows my heart. He knows how I feel about him. He knows, my walk with him and all of that. And I keep that between me and God. And I do want to share his word with everybody because it is important that I do. And if I am being truthful, God sees that and he sees that I like to share it with all of you. So I'm, sharing that good fruit, not the bad fruit. And that's what I want to do. I want to share good fruit with everybody. I want to share the good, the good gospel with everybody. I want to bring as many souls as I can to Christ. And, and in the end, God knows if I'm being truthful or not. So that's all that matters. And I hope you guys are getting great messages from me. I hope you're learning. When I read these, they mean so much to me and they are for me. Of course, the Bible's for everybody, but I just mean it helps me. And if I can touch another heart, win a soul to Jesus, well, that is fabulous. And that's why I read these. And I hope that it touched somebody's heart today. I really hope it did. Get your salvation today. Get right with Jesus today because God is, Jesus is returning and God is going to be sending his son soon to come and get us. We don't know when he's coming like a thief in the night, but we all know that it's drawing near. Again, it could be 100 years from now. We don't know what near means, but we do know that near means near. We're not stupid when it comes to that, but if you read the Bible, all the signs are showing. So let's get ready because he's going to return and we don't want to be left behind. I always say if I'm wrong, you guys have nothing to lose, but if I'm right, you have so much to lose. Eternity in hell is not something I want to ever experience. I want to be in heaven for eternity. So just get right today, you guys. Get right today. And this was a really good one. And I hope, that you are, if you are a Christian and you are, walking right with the Lord, that you are sharing the gospel with everybody because it's important that we do that. Down below, we're This one is just, a tree is known by its fruit, a man by his deeds. A good deed is never lost. He who sows courtesy reaps friendship, and he who plants kindness gathers love. Saint Basil. Another great one down below. I really like it. Good fruit, bad fruit. What a great one. And that was, again, the reading on it was Matthew 7:17 and 18. So let's just get right, you guys. Let's share the gospel to everyone and know that we don't have to prove to anybody what kind of walk we have with God, because God knows the truth. And that's what's important, is we just have to make sure we have that walk right with God, because he's the one that's going to judge us. The world can judge us all they want, but God is the ultimate judger, and we're not supposed to judge anyone. So start your day, go through your day, and end your day with Life's Manual, the Holy Bible. Read it, study it, and get a great personal relationship with Jesus. Spending time, good quality time alone with him. The devil tries, doesn't he? Good quality time alone with him in a room by yourself. You don't need to scream it to the world. Hey, scream to the world like I am right here talking about him. But when you spend your time, spend it alone with him, so God can see that you truly, love him and want that time with him, because you don't need to show, be showy. You just don't. And even I got to do even more. I want to do that 90-day challenge, and I keep starting it and stopping. I'm going to admit it. I'm going to tell the truth. I keep starting and stopping it, but I'm going to continue on. I want to really get through I've already read the whole Bible, but I want to do it again. I want to to read through the whole thing, because as each time I read it, I learn so much more. So that's what I'm trying to do. But, I really love his word. And even I was, like I said, back in this room, spending time with the Lord. And even I was slacking when Jaden was here and trying to get back to that. You get into a rut and it's hard to get back, but let's get back to the Lord. And that's what I'm trying to do. I have nothing to hide with God. God knows the truth, and I'm really trying hard, but I can try harder. I definitely can try harder. It's not hard to pick up the Bible and read it and spend time with the Lord. It's just not. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that verse, and I hope it touched the heart, and I hope maybe I won a soul. If I did, hey, write it down, because you're heaven bound. If you won your salvation today, you know that you are heaven bound. Sure, we're going to answer to God for the things we've done wrong, but again, Jesus' death, that's what it was for, to wash our sins away if we truly repented and try to walk the best that we can. Then our sins are washed away and we have eternal life in heaven. All right, you guys, let's get started on this toe design. Tomorrow, I don't know why I just stuck my tongue out. Tomorrow, you'll get the Wear It Wednesday that matches the set of nails and the set of toes you're about to see. I hope all of you guys are staying safe, happy, and healthy, and leaning on the Lord. And by the way, my dad is getting better and better each day. Even the doctor said, a miracle happened here, a miracle, a true miracle. God is a miracle worker, and I had a lot of people praying for him, and I'm sure I had a lot of people on here praying for him too. Thank you so much, you guys. Your continued prayers would be great. He's not home yet, but he's out of intensive care. He's off of all the machines, and he's talking again. He's laughing, and he's himself again. So hopefully he'll be home in a few days. I'm really hoping that, that's what's going to happen. That's what they're saying. A few days he'll be home. So thank you guys, but continued prayers would be great. All right, God is awesome, isn't he? He is awesome. We serve an awesome God. Let's get started on this toe design, everyone. Everybody take care. God bless, and I'll see each and every one of you in my very next upload. Hey, everyone. So here's what I chose to go with for this week's Tootsie Tuesday toes for the spring, matching this set of nails. If you'd like to see how I did this one, continue watching. Hey everyone, welcome back to Tootsie Tuesday. Getting ready to do the toes to match this set of nails. So we've got the sheer black with butterflies, crystals, and foil. And now we're going to do it on the toes. I always do the toes slightly different, so it'll have the butterflies and the crystals on the big toe, and then the small toes, I'm just going to do the foil on it, and then just top coat it with a high shine top coat. I'll go over the supplies and show you guys. So it's all the same supplies again as I used in Monday's video, but I always show just in case you guys don't watch that video. So for this sheer black, it's kind of like a nylon color. I made this. It's just clear. It was the Sinful Colors, just a clear polish, and I added in, I think, like 20 or 30 drops of black. You can make it a little lighter, a little darker, however you want it, but I really love making my shears. So we got that on, and then I top coated it with the Seche Vite Dry Fast top coat. And then I'm going to be working with foil and crystals, also working with black acrylic paint. And I thought I did, okay. So I'm just using the black acrylic paint I got from Dollar Tree and Robin Moses's brush. It's the wand. RobinMosesNailart.com is how you order it. This is her liner, and she has a striper. That's the unicorn They are $10 a piece or $18 for 2. And wonderful brushes. She designed them. They're red sable hair. I'll link her channel down in my box. And if you go to her description box, you can order them there. Or again, robinmosesnailart.com. So that's the brush I'm using. We'll be putting the butterflies on. I'll freehand them. Here's a little palette I'm going to put the paint in. And then I'm going to be working with the crystals, Sawarski crystals. They're the little bit bigger stones, but the butterflies will be a little bigger on the toe. So I'll use the biggest stone out of the 3. They still are very tiny, but it's going to look like that. You know, like these with the butterflies. I'll have 2 on each one. And then I've broken up a lot of the silver foil. It's actually foil 4 nail art. I got it from my friend Jan. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use glue for the stones. It's a brush on glue I get from Sally's. I use that to put the stones on, and a little orange wood stick. And then I also will use the orange wood stick to put the foil on. And the foil, I just use the top coat and then stick it down and then top coat again. So that is everything. I'm going to go ahead and get started on the butterflies, and I'll come back in and show you guys how I'm doing that. All right. So I do have the butterfly on one toe. I'll draw in to show you. And I did do just one butterfly because I'm making them a little bit bigger. So I'm just going to do one on each toe. I think that's going to be really cute with just the one. Then I'll do the crystals through it and the foil. So I'll go ahead and show you this on this one. We'll go draw in a little closer. And we're going to do this one just, you know, in a slightly different area. So we're just going to grab a little bit of paint. I have it right here in this palette. I got a little bit too much out. But we'll just do it over here now. So let's see. Yeah, we're just going to do it so it's facing you. So I'm just going to do it down in this area here. So I'm just going to come around like this. Come around to both sides. You kind of just, like you're doing my leaves. When I do my leaves, I go to one side to the other. And then I just kind of pull up so you get the look of the butterfly. And then right down below it, I'm going to just add the bottom part of the wing. And again, it's just kind of a little smaller, and then give it a little line like that. And then we're going to do the other side. Same thing. Leave a little bit of a area, though, in between for the crystals. So one side to the other, and then a quick pull. And then we'll do the bottom of the butterfly like that, around each side, kind of like a teardrop, and then give it that little line. But then it gives it that cute butterfly. So now they both have just one butterfly on the toe, which I think is cute because I can make them a little bit bigger then. So that's that. I might even make this one slightly a little bit bigger. Let me go ahead and maybe make it bigger while I'm on here. And like in my nail design, it starts to kind of disappear. You don't really see it because it mattes. But as soon as you put the top coat on, you bring it back. So I'm going to go like that to make this one a little bit bigger, since I am just doing the one. Okay, like that. And then the bottom I think is good, but I'll just add just a little bit more and bring that point down a little bit more. Like that. And then this side, I'll go a little bigger with that too. Like that. There, just made it a little bit bigger. Now, they're kind of hard to see, but once you add the crystals in and top coat and everything, it's no longer like transparent, but it gets almost like a transparent, almost like you can't see them. But when I did the nails, I was a little afraid you weren't going to see them. But as soon as I added that top coat, shined it up, and it brought it back. It's just because it's a matte finish and you're doing it over a black sheer. So yeah, it was almost hard to see it. All right, next up, I'm going to put the crystals in and the foil. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got the stones in this butterfly. I didn't do the foil yet because I forgot I have to do the top coat over it. And I'm trying to let these butterflies dry a little bit. They're not dry all the way, so that's okay. But we're going to do 3 stones in this butterfly as well. Let me draw in for you guys. Grab the brush on glue, and we're just going to do a little line of glue right down the center there. And I want 3 stones, so just make sure it's long enough to get them all in. And then I've got the little stones right here, and I'm just going to get the end of the stick wet and pick up these stones and set it down. Just make sure you keep them right side up, otherwise you can fog them a little bit. And put that one a little higher to the top. Oops, that one has got foil on it, so we don't want to grab that one. And I just licked the end of my stick because it's just mine. But if you're doing it for somebody else, you can dip it in water or something just to make it wet so it picks up the stones better. Or you can even dip it in the glue. But the only thing is it fogs the stones. You could do that if it was clear coat. You could dip into the clear coat. But there you go. There's that. So next will be the foil. I'm going to add the foil, but I have to top coat first to do that. And I'm going to add the foil through all of the nails now. Just start, through the butterfly first on the wings. And then I'm going to add just foil pieces through the nails just to give it some sparkle. So I'll get some done and I will be back in. Now I've got the foil in the butterfly and on the other toes. And I didn't do any foil around because, of course, you want to emphasize on the butterfly. So you see the foil is just within the butterfly wings there. And when I do the top coat again, then the butterfly will pop even more. So I'm going to do that on this one. And then, of course, this toe. I did all of them with the foil. I left this one and this one for you guys. So let me draw in pretty close so you can see this really good. Of course, I have gloves on. All right, so now you can see the butterfly pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a top coat. And first we'll start with the baby toe and just put a coat of the Seche Vite Dry Fast, and then just grab a piece of foil. And what's nice about this is when you put a piece down, you can kind of put it down and spread it around. Sometimes it wants to stick to the stick, but just put a big piece down and then you can break it up like that and just kind of put it around on the nail. And that's what I like. Like, you don't have to have smaller pieces like I want with the butterfly. And the butterfly you can kind of spread around too. But this way I can just use one big piece, or semi-big piece or whatever, because it just breaks up. I'm just trying to get this last little piece off in there. And it's nice and sparkly there. And then now we're going to paint the whole toe, but we're just going to do the butterfly is where we're going to put the foil. It's just within the butterfly. So we're just going to paint this and get the foil just on the butterfly. All right, so now I'm going to grab smaller pieces and just set them within the wing. And if it is a little bit big, again, I'll just kind of break it apart just so that you see it better, just kind of sporadically going through, almost like it's little spots on the butterfly. And if you get a little bit of paint on it, just, take it off and just brush it off on your napkin there, and then just set more foil down. And if you're not getting it off, then grab a little bit of a slightly bigger piece. And whoops, foil is so, it flies all around. It's really funny because it's so lightweight. So beautiful though. I love working with foil. It's not hard to work with it, which is nice. And you see we're kind of getting it within the wing, and then I'm going to grab another piece for the other side, and this is kind of a big piece, so I'll break it up. So I'm just going to set it kind of in the middle here, and then I'll just break it up here and get it through like that. If you see what I'm saying, it just pulls apart, and then you can get it in different spots on the butterfly. And whatever you can't do, then you just go back and get another piece and set that down, and then again just kind of break it up like that. But then look at how pretty it makes the butterfly. It looks like it has more character to it. That's what I love. All right, so that is the look, and I just have to, these pieces like fly all over because they're so, like I said, lightweight. Kind of got to be careful because I do want to save these little pieces of foil because they just last and last and last. Not after it's on your foot, obviously. Then, you're just going to get it off because it's too thin to, you can't save it after you start taking the polish, using your polish remover. But anyways, we're back up here, and I'm just going to top coat everything. I'll end up doing 2 coats. I always do 2 coats. I do one, let it dry, and do one more because I like it to be really sparkly. So I'll do 2 of this, and I'll come back in and show all of you guys the end product. Okay, so I'm all done now with the toes to match the beautiful set of nails I did for Manny Monday. Aren't these so elegant, you guys? I'm loving that sheer black, that nylon feel. They're a very sexy feel to this set of nails. And I love the butterflies to bring out the spring feel. But I love that they're jet black. And I love the silver running through it with the foil and the crystals. I just really think this set turned out beautiful and will match with anything from shorts to something very elegant. So I'm glad that it turned out like I imagined. And I'm really getting a lot of compliments already. So yeah, a lot of people are liking this one, and I hope you guys do as well. Can't wait for you guys to see the Wear It Wednesday tomorrow to match both the nails and the Tootsie Tuesday toes. Everybody take care. God bless. And I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload.